So I didn't feel good yesterday, and I woke up this morning at 5, and my chest was hurting really bad, and my head, and I was really nauseous. So I took like a BC powder, some aspirin, and it just kept hurting. So I went ahead and went to the hospital, and I'm just going to put this on my story so I don't get a bunch of messages later wondering what's going on. I'll keep y'all up to date. I'm feeling better now. I'm still at the hospital, and I'll just keep y'all updated on my progress here on my story. Okay, so they've decided they're going to admit me in the hospital. They want to run some more tests and look at some scar tissue or damage inside the heart or lungs. They're going to rerun a dye test, and they're going to take me upstairs and keep me overnight. So I should be able to go home tomorrow when they know more. They still haven't figured out what's going on exactly.
This hospital has terrible service, so I've been trying to text message some of y'all, but I don't know why I can send a Wi-Fi through the hospital Snapchat. That's why I put it on this story, because text messaging is not working. So I can't message, I can't even get a call out half the time. So if y'all call and can't get me, it's because there's not a lick of service here. I don't know if it's all these machines or what. But anyway, at least we have Snap.
So update, I am feeling better. I still have a headache from the nitroglycerin, but I feel a lot better than I did. Like my heart's not hurting like it was. And they're coming and taking my blood every couple hours, and they just gave me a shot in my belly. I think it was a blood thinner is what I think it was. And they've got fluids in me, and you see the little machine. They even have another monitor thing, and it's so cool because it's like portable, and they keep it in my lap. And if I can, it's so cool. Isn't that neat? I don't know what those numbers mean, but you see that thing, that means my heart's still beating, so that's a good sign. Anyway, so they're going to keep me till tomorrow. They're going to run a bunch more tests on me tomorrow, and then they're going to let me go home and then do some outpatient test, and they're going to do a stress test on me also. And but for right now, they want to keep an eye on my enzymes and all.
Well, they just come in and took another blood pressure thing, and it was 106/63, so I think that's good. That's not as low as it was earlier when I was bottoming out. I do feel a lot better, my chest doesn't hurt like it was, it just aches a little bit. That shot in the belly, I was trying to be tough on that, but whoosh, that kind of got me. But anyway, I'm being tough. They are doing a really, really good job here taking care of me. I got lots of water and crushed ice, that's for sure. And their food is really good, what Soretta let me eat, because she came up when they brought me food and ate most of it. She's a teenage girl, but it was really good. And then my mom came up here and visited. And anyway, thank you everybody else for all your gifts and your cards and stuff. I really appreciate it.
Okay, so I was kind of put off with my day earlier, so I decided to cheer myself up Angela style. And I got on YouTube and I was watching Australian commercials because, I love how sexy an Australian accent is. I just love it. But I gotta say, when I was watching McDonald's commercials, it didn't really come off as sexy. It really came off kind of funny because they call McDonald's Macca's or whatever. And I don't know, there's just nothing sexy about a Macca. But I still love that language. They were loving that burger. I'm loving it. And I'm loving that accent. But I watched all kinds of other commercials too. And That it really is a sexy accent, though. But I just loved it, and it cheered myself up. And then I got to rewatching some rugby games, so I'm pretty good to go.
Now, I know some of y'all are going to think Angela has freaking lost it. What kind of medicine is she on in that hospital? I'm on the good hooch up in this hospital. But that has nothing to do with me watching them commercials. They're good commercials. I love that accent. And I found out last week that Australia has an Outback Steakhouse. I don't know why I never put two and two together on that before. Like, I thought America come up with it so we'd have something Australian over here. Like, whoever hears of anything Australian over here, but we have that restaurant. And then I see one of my friends out to eat at an Outback Steakhouse on Facebook, and they're in Australia. And I'm like, that freaking blew me away. They have those there. You know what they don't have there? Real bacon. Like on their McDonald's breakfast burgers, they say that it's bacon, but guess what? It's Canadian bacon. It ain't real bacon. So when I go there, I'm bringing them some bacon. Sweet. Speaking of things that I learned last week about Australia, is when they play rugby, not only do they not have any pads or helmets, but they also don't have jock straps. They don't wear them. Do you know how many times they go in for what they call a try, which is what we call a touchdown, and they slide over on that line, over the field goal line, the touchdown line, and they're sliding on their bellies, and they're like, he hit that ground so freaking hard. Well, guess what? They don't have a jock strap. And I'm thinking, what the crap? With all the cleats and all the grass that gets thrown up, there ain't no telling what kind of twigs and rocks is up under there. So, like, what if they're sliding and hit a snag? Them people need some jock straps. But my friends say, no, we don't need them. We are Aussie tough. That must be tough stuff. I don't know, but one day when I go to Australia, I may never come home. Never. I don't know. The only thing that will make me come home is probably all their little poisonous critters that they have over there, but the people are so respectful and nice and fun, and they have the most beautiful beaches, and I've got to eat one of their Canadian bacon Macca's. I don't even like McDonald's, but I'm going to go eat one there, and I'm definitely going to some rugby games.
Well, 13 Reasons Why Season 2 has come out, so that's what I'm going to be watching tonight, although I'm really tired. That nitroglycerin tablet they gave me, gave me the biggest headache, and they give it to me with an aspirin, but that aspirin does nothing for the headache. Anyway, so I've got a headache, but I'm still in a very good mood, and I am so thankful that my heart does not feel anything like it did this morning. It was kicking my butt. I was so scared this morning when I woke up that I actually wrote my daughter a Snapchat note, giving her some advice in life just in case. That's how scared I was. But I'm in really good hands, and I'm doing a lot better.
My daughter and Hubby came up there earlier, and I was freezing cold, and so the nurse brought me some hospital socks. So my daughter put these hospital socks on top of my socks that I was wearing on my feet, and I was like, Serena, you got the skid marks on the top of my foot. You need to turn those socks around so the skid marks are on the bottom, so I don't slide across the floor when I get up to walk, because well, we all know that I'm accident prone sometimes, right? Especially walking. Anyway, so she was like, Mom, the skid marks are on both sides of the socks. I'm like, well, ain't that foolproof? Why do they put the skid marks on the top of the socks? I'm like, are they scared that I'm gonna fall on my face and they don't want me sliding across their floor? But that's a good question. I still don't know the answer to it, but they have them on both sides.